This is Monday, June the 3rd, and I'm on yet another Intercoastal Waterway Bridge. This one is on the north end of the Bolivar Peninsula on the Gulf of Mexico and Texas. And you can see the barges off in the distance here, and the lowlands that are the marshes of the Bolivar Peninsula, and the high point on the peninsula, a place called, well, it is an island. You can see the trees and the water tower there in the distance. A place called High Island. It's standing maybe at 35 or 40 feet, which is a whole lot higher than the Bolivar, most of which is around 4-foot elevation. And the Bolivar Peninsula, very special place. If you followed me over the years, you can probably count on one hand the really very special places that I hold dear in my heart, like the South Chicagoia Shore and the Tobique Valley in New Brunswick. Well, the Bolivar Peninsula is another one of those places. The locals, kind and generous, just gentle people. Lots of new friends now on the Bolivar Peninsula. Dear folks, your kindness to this old man, your generosity, your friendship shall not be forgotten. I'll trek on up to a place called Winnie today and then head on east on the Great American Loop. This is Tuesday, June the 5th, and we're on the bridge over Port Arthur Canal in Port Arthur, Texas. Big industrial area mostly on this side of town. I guess those are refineries over there. You saw the barges. Try to keep them getting run over here. No shoulder up here. Hey Rob, turn around here a minute. And I've got the pleasure of some company on this hike. Rob flew down here from the Big Apple, from New York, to his sister's in Houston, and she drove him down yesterday, and he's going to hike a couple of days with me. Rob's an author, and he's putting together the data and the stories he needs to write his book. Anyway, this is looks like it's going to be another beautiful hiking day. I've got about another few miles, just a few miles, and I'm going to put Texas behind me. This will be the final day in Texas. 2/3 of the way through this hike with 6 states to hike, and I'm still not out of the second one. Looks like we might get wet this morning too on the Great American Trail. Well, good morning. This is Saturday, June the 8th. And I'm in Louisiana, a place called Grand Chenier. Chenier, I think, translates with some conjecture, I guess, to mean ridge. So you can see the marsh here and the ridge with the beautiful live oak. And out there, a few miles, the Gulf of Mexico. And we'll swing around here following the highway. And you can see the beautiful live oak trees here and the ridge again. And to try to protect themselves from the storm surges, the hurricanes. See how the folks put their homes up on stilts. The storm surge can be above that and can last for hours or maybe even days, depending on the strength of the storm. Beautiful area. I've been hiking this, a couple days now, and I've still got a while to go before I go back across the Intercoastal Canal north of me here. And so I'm on a ridge called Grand Chenier, which runs 12-14 miles lengthwise, east and west pretty much, and then about a half a mile to a mile wide between the Gulf and south of the mainland on the Great American Loop. This is Saturday, August the 8th, and I'm at the Superior Canal in Louisiana, and waiting on this side of the bridge to turn and turn back so this tug can go on through. Just had a really great day so far. Another fine day of hiking. Another fine day of hiking. The Great American Loop Trail. And here he comes. Oh yeah, a little tall for this bridge. Closing. There we go. Closed her back up. And the bridge master's going to tell me I'm going across here in just a minute. That long old open highway. Here we go. This is Thursday, June the 13th, and I'm on the exit ramp here, and just in a minute or two I'll be setting foot on the westbound emergency lane. No, this is not I-10. This is US 90. I'm between Baldwin and Idlewild in Louisiana. Got about 300 miles yet to go to complete this hike, and I'll be on US 90 and off of US 90 through New Orleans and Mobile, and I'll finish on this highway, US 90, just a little east of Milton. About 2 weeks from now. So here we go, folks. The emergency westbound lane, US 90, on the Great American Loop. This is Friday, June the 13th, and I'm on the Atchafalaya River Bridge, and in just a few minutes I'll be crossing. I'll be crossing into Morgan City, Louisiana. The Atchafalaya is one of the deepest rivers in the world, and makes up about a third of the water dumping into the Mississippi. This is Monday, June the 17th, and I'm in Algiers, Louisiana, directly across from New Orleans. And the ferry, I'll get on a ferry here in a few minutes. It'll take me across the Missouri River to Canal Street. Looking forward to spending some time in New Orleans. Just one of the stops on the Great American Loop. Okay, I'm on the Algiers Ferry, and we're departing ferry dock in Algiers across the river Canal Street. We'll be over there in probably another 5 minutes or so. And this is downtown New Orleans.